Hey, 7th graders, continuing looking at probability, estimation of various proportions. So today we look at lesson 19, understanding variability when estimating a population proportion, and lesson 20, estimating a population proportion. So the sampling distribution of the sample proportion is a graph of the sample proportions for many different samples. The mean of the sample proportions will be approximately equal to the value of the population proportion. As the sample size increases, the sampling variability decreases. So sample proportion equals number of success in the sample over total number of observations. So this is data of selecting 10 cubes from a bag. So the first cube is green, the second is orange, the next two are red, the fifth is blue, the sixth is orange, the seventh is red, the eighth is green, and the last two are blue. So what is the proportion of red cubes in the sample of 10? So sample proportion of red. There's 1, 2, 3 red out of 10 total observations. So that'd be 0.3 or 3/10. Okay, so what would the dot plot of 16 sample proportions of that look like? And where are the majority of the sample proportions grouped at? Okay, so I just made this dot plot. So X would mean it only shows up once in that 10. 1x is 2, 2 here at 3, 4 at 4, 5 at 5, 2 at 6, and 1 at 7, none at 8, 9, or 10. So the majority of them are right here in the middle, right? And 5 actually has the most. All right, so that's what a dot plot looks like. It can be X's or dots. X's are easier to see. Okay, so moving on to 20, a class of 30 7th graders wanted to estimate the proportion of middle school students who were vegetarians. Each 7th grader took a random sample of 20 middle school students. Students were asked the question, are you a vegetarian? One sample of 20 students had 3 who said that they were vegetarians. For this sample, the sample proportion isn't 3/20. Oops, sorry. It should be is 3/20 or 0.15. The following are the proportions of vegetarians the 7th graders found in 30 samples. So each sample was of size 20 students, and the proportions are around just the nearest hundredth. So I'm not going to read all those, but basically we range from 0.05 all the way to 0.25 or 0.3. So 0.3 would be 6 out of 20 students, and 0.05 would be 1 out of 20 students. All right? So if you were to calculate the mean of the 30 sample proportions, you get 0.153. The actual proportion of the entire population of middle school students is 0.15. So very similar, but not exactly the same. Okay, so your assignment is to complete the Edmodo questions for lessons 19 and 20. It's due tomorrow, Wednesday. Sorry, get my days mixed up. Tomorrow, Wednesday. Please let me know if you have any questions. It will basically just be asking you to write the sample proportion, like up here. I don't give you a chart. I give you it listed in words. And then I think there's 1 or 2 other questions on there. I can't remember exactly what they are. But let me know if you have any questions on that. Have a great day.